Good morning, Pisces. Welcome back to the channel. We're back here with Pisces Cosmic Nudges. I am, um, did I say Pisces Cosmic Nudges? That's too funny because I changed the name of the channel. But like originally it's Pisces, to Pisces Holistic Living and Healing. So, gosh, that made me laugh. This is a cosmic nudge, though, for you. I'm here today because with another message, there'll be no reading. It's just an intuitive message for you about life as you step into this next journey in your life, as you're stepping into your abundance, because many of you are stepping into abundance um, because of all the work that you did. And part of that work was cleaning up your environment, cleaning up your life, cleaning up yourself, detoxing your environment, your life, and yourself. And in those periods of detox, there's a time that you lament the fact, the things sometimes that you have that you're leaving behind, right? Because it's not that, first of all, you can't take everything with you because there wouldn't be room for everything. You can't take everyone with you because they're not ready to be on this journey with you. And, as you look back and reflect on your life and the things, people's, places, and things that you've had to leave behind, you may be tempted. It's very tempting to go back because it's not, when you say you left people behind, like they're just not part of your everyday life. They don't, there was maybe some people, some of the people you left behind were just, they just, they just fell off. They did their own thing. You did your own thing because you were no longer on the same path and you had served each other the purpose that you were meant to serve each other in this life. The lessons you had either learned and taught the lessons to each other that you needed to learn in this life. So your time with that person, that place, or that thing is done, so to speak. It doesn't mean that you don't remember them. It doesn't mean that they aren't a memory, but it may mean that you cannot go back. And this is so important because as Pisces, who are so empathetic, it is said that behind every great man, there's a great woman, right? And behind every great woman, there's a great man. So there's that nurture that comes from being in your empress status, that nurturing that comes to each other, right? And the nurturing as an empress that you give, whether you're male or female, that you give to your children when you're in your empress status, that you give to your children, right? That is almost, it's unconditional, right? And that same nurturing, healing that you give to your children, you give to you when you sign on and you form a life bond with someone and you marry them. You vow to give that same nurturing to that person as best as you can, right? And as Pisces, we are healers. Many of us are healers in our own right. And however it is that you approach and give your healing, I mean, each one of us has our own way of doing it. And we get caught up, right? That same nurturing nature that we have for our children and our spouse, we sometimes you run into people and it's that same healing energy that you give off to others. And sometimes what gets us is that you see someone, you see their light, you see their potential, and you just want to shake it out of them, right? You want to jump in and you want to tell them, hey, I see you. I see your potential. And if you're a mom or a wife, or you're a caretaker for someone, that energy that energy it takes to give out, to heal, and to encourage, right? Because that's what you do, Pisces. You encourage others to be their best selves. And this becomes quickly exhausting when you see the light in people and they don't see it in themselves. And you keep pushing and telling them, and it's a lot of energy. It's draining, right? So at some point, you're so busy seeing their light that you're not following your own light anymore. Because that light is steady trying to light up someone else that is not even seeing their own light. And it's good to drop a cosmic nudge for them. When you see it, let them know you see it. Because maybe at some point they will remember you. And something you said, something you did that makes the light bulb come on for them. But the problem is that we try to stay because we know the light bulb is there and we want to see it come on. And sometimes you can't always wait to see it come on because you're taking away from your own light, your own dreams, your own passions when you're sitting back and waiting for someone's light bulb to come on. And you can't go back. And so many times you want to go, you might think of someone, right? As people see you moving forward, especially now because many Pisces are elevating. They've done the work. They're moving to the next stage of their life to where you can really heal those that want to be healed. Because now that you're elevated and you're in this next stage of your life, you've mastered your emotions, you've evened out your yin and yang, you've had the awakenings that allow you to be balanced, to balance your masculine and feminine, and to know when to give and when not to give. This now is a time that your abundance is coming in. And you have all the tools to know when to share, how to share your abundance. But in this time also, the people that need the healing, or the people that want the healing, will find you. They will find your light, and you no longer have to expend all the energy trying to grab those people where you see their light and bring them in. And I'm not saying don't do that if you see someone and you think they might be ready, but once you realize they're not ready, and it doesn't take long to see that someone's not ready, but you drop them a nudge, give them a card, call me if you need anything. Here's what I see, here's what I think, if they ask. But you're no longer going to be waiting for people to catch up. They will catch up if they want to. And this, my dear Pisces, is probably the hardest lesson to learn, because you will witness those. You will witness those who didn't heed the warnings, who didn't heed the advice, or didn't see the light, didn't see their light, right? And maybe didn't even see your light, that they knew that they could, even if they didn't see their own light, that they didn't realize they could follow your light to catch, and eventually they would catch up to their own. You will see them maybe suffer in their life. You may even see them expire without fully reaching the potential of what their light could have done, because we see so many people that they have that light, right? They're spreading it, and maybe that's what they're meant to do. Maybe that was their journey in life, and we don't get to come in and change how their journey goes because we think that they should follow us. But in this time for you, Pisces, just remember, everything happens in divine timing. And your time is now. Your time is now. And those that need you will find you. What is that saying? When the student is ready, the teacher will come, or something like that. Like the student has to be ready for you. Because you can't be emptying your cup out into a student that's not ready. The student has to be ready for you. That way you can keep your cup full and send the overflow to those students that are ready. And it's, as a Pisces, where you're so empathetic, it's a really hard thing, right? Because you have to sit back, see what, because you've been given that gift of seeing. But that gift of seeing can sometimes seem like a curse of seeing. It's not a curse. It's not a curse. It's just that you have to watch and see the potential of others. You have to see others not realize their full potentials, not fully see their light. And as a spicy Pisces who is awakened and who has found your own light, right? Because not every Pisces has the gift, but not every Pisces has seen the light or has mastered their masculine and feminine. We are all in different parts of our journeys. So allowing the divine intervention to take place for everyone just as it did for you is the hardest part as you move on forward and you use your gifts. But don't fret. There'll be many rewards because you will see many people that you touch find their light. And even if it's just one person who finds you, who reaches out for your healing light, you've done your job. Mission accomplished. That's my message for you for today, Pisces. Until next time, I'm sending you love and light.